This is lettuce going wild. And this is a Brun Quatre Saisons, which is a 4-season lettuce from, they call it that, from Europe. And they love it because it's cold tolerant. And so you can plant it in the spring, and you can also plant it again in the fall. Lettuce is probably the easiest thing to save ever, because you see, here's the little seeds, and you get this little puff ball, and you just pull off the seeds. And you can see this one's not ready yet, but this one is, where it's starting to lose its fluff, and you just pull off the fluff and drop the seeds in the bowl, and that is all you need to do. And if you're like me and you really like it easy, you just take those seeds and just throw them where you might like some lettuce, and it will self-seed, and it will come up, and it'll probably come up for years. But in particular, it will start coming up in the spring when it's a lot earlier than you think. You know, if you start lettuce outside and you fuss with it, and you condition it to move it outside, and you transplant it, yeah, you get lettuce. But this way you get lettuce earlier, and it's a lot less work. The only thing is, of course, you do have to come back and weed. And I've got a lot of sorrel and dandelions and whatnot in here. And if you do this, you're going to self-seed your patch. Sow it good and thick, because the birds will get some. So, all right. And lettuce, you hardly have to do anything to it. You just clean out the little fluffy stuff, and see, that's ready to go in an envelope. And as you can see, from one lettuce plant, you get a lot. And if you're really fussy, then you keep track of your lettuce varieties. Lettuce hardly ever crosses. So, in fact, if you want to have hybrid lettuce varieties, you have to take a paintbrush and fool around with it and pollinate it by hand. If you just leave it alone, it will breed true. And that means you can have a whole garden of heirloom lettuces. And if you're really keen on maintaining a particular strain, it's not hard to do. I just put them all in the same envelope and let them get all mixed up. And then when I seed them, I just throw them around.
Cool.